everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter geometric measurement, and the lessons we are going to cover today are semicircles, calculate area, perimeter, radius and diameter. Quarter circles, calculate area, perimeter and radius. Area of compound figures with triangles, semicircles and quarter circles. Area between two shapes, right? So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 7 math. Let's just start with the lesson that is semicircles, calculate area, perimeter, radius and diameter. Okay, the semicircle, the half circle, right? The diameter of a semicircle is 8 centimeter. What is the semicircle's perimeter? You are given the radius that is 8 centimeter, right? You need to calculate the semicircle's perimeter. Basically, the perimeter and the circumference, like for the other shapes, you calculate the square, rectangle, these triangle. For these shapes, you calculate the perimeter. For the circle, it is same as circumference, right? So because this is the semicircle, for this one, again the term perimeter is used, right? So the perimeter of a semicircle is equal to the half of the circumference of the circle, right? Because the semicircle is a half circle, so the perimeter of semicircle is half of the circumference of the circle plus the diameter. This is very important. You can note down these very important formulas on your notebook. That is P equal of the circumference plus diameter, right? That is P equals pi d over 2 plus d. So you are given the diameter, that is 8. Pi d is 3.14 times 8 over 2 plus 8, right? So the perimeter of semicircle is 20.56, right? That is 20.56 centimeter. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. So perimeter equal d over 2 plus the diameter. Let's just start with the test questions. The diameter of a semicircle is 8 centimeter. What is semicircle's perimeter? You need to calculate the parameter. So the parameter of the semicircle is half the circumference of the circle, pi d over 2 plus diameter, right? So you are given the diameter equals 8 centimeter. That's exactly the same we did on the tutorial. So I remember the answer, that is 20.56 centimeter, right? The formula you need to use is pi d over 2 plus d, right? So the correct option is 20.56 centimeter. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? The diameter of a semicircle is 6 kilometer. What is semicircle's radius? You need to calculate the radius of the semicircle right now, not the, okay, just the diameter. Sorry, you are given the diameter, that is 6 kilometer. You need to find the radius. Diameter is 6, so radius is half the diameter, right? The diameter is 6, 6 divided by 2 is 3. So the radius is 3 kilometers. Got it? Yes, that is 3 kilometers. The radius is 3 kilometer. Very good. Okay, you are given the radius of a semicircle is 2 inches. What is the semicircle's parameter? You need to calculate the semicircle's parameter. We know that the parameter is pi d over 2 plus d, right? You are given the radius. Radius is 2 inches. You need to calculate the diameter, right? And diameter is twice the radius. So that would be 2 times 2, that equals 4. So now you have d equals 4. Just replace the d by 4, substitute the values and do the calculations. Let me just multiply, that is 3.14 times 4, 12.56 divided by 2, that is 6.28 plus 4, that is 10.28. The correct option is 10.28. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? The correct option is 10.28 inches. Option 1 is the correct option. The perimeter of a semicircle is 10.28 kilometer. What is the semicircle's radius? You are given the perimeter of the semicircle, that is 10.28, right? You have to calculate the radius parameter you are given. Got it? So we know that parameter is pi d over 2 plus d, right? Hold on. Okay, in terms of radius, oh yes, replace the d equals 2r, right? We know that d equals 2r, so replace d by 2r. P equals pi 2r over 2 plus 2r, because the radius is twice, the diameter is twice the radius, right? So just remove, that is pi r over 2 plus 2r. So just do the calculations, that is you are given the parameter, that is 10.28 equals pi r over 2 plus 2r. First multiply both sides by 2. 2 times 10.28, that is pi r plus 4r. Okay. Yes, you have to. Okay, pi d equals 2r. Okay, so just replace the value 2.14 r over 2, that is 3.14 r plus 2r. So when you add them, that is 5.14 r, and when you divide on the opposite side, that is r equals 2 kilometers. So radius for this circle is 2 kilometers, right? You just have to replace the values. I haven't replaced pi with 3.14, right? That's why I got confused. So that is 2 times 3.14 over r over 2 times r, that is 6.28. When you divide it by 2, that is 3.14 plus 2r. that is 5.14 r. So when you divide 5.14 other side, the correct option is 2. So r equals 2, right? I'm doing the same thing. I just haven't replaced this r with pi, right? If you replace this r with pi here, you will get the correct option, right? The correct option is 2 kilometers. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is quarter circle, calculate area, parameter and radius. Quarter circle means 1/4 of the circle, right? This is actually the quarter of the quarter circle. This one, right? That is the 1/4 part of the circle. So now you have to calculate the parameter of the quarter circle. So quarter circle is 1/4 of the circle. So how you to calculate the parameter? The parameter of a quarter circle is equal to the fourth of the circumference, right? Plus twice the diameter. Fourth of the circumference and twice the radius, right? So the formula is p equals pi r over 2 plus 2r, right? That is pi r over 2 plus 2r. Got it? The parameter is p equals pi r over 2 plus 2r. So simply replace the r with the value because the question is in terms of radius. You are given the radius. You are given the parameter. Let me just read the question again. The question is, okay, you are given the parameter. The parameter of a quarter circle is 3.57 millimeters. What is the quarter circle's radius? You are given the parameter. You need to calculate the radius. So you know that the quarter circle's parameter is fourth of the circumference of the circle plus the twice the radius. So that is 2 pi r over 4 plus 2r. Simply replace the r with the value, that is 2 times 3.14 r over 4 plus 2r, right? So just replace r the value, do the calculations, that is r equal 1 millimeter, right? Okay, let's just do the practice questions so that we can do the calculations. Okay, the radius of the radius of the quarter circle is 5 kilometers. What is the parameter? You are given the radius now, right? You need to calculate the parameter. You are given the radius, that is 5 kilometers. You need to calculate the parameter of the quarter circle. So we just know did the parameter, the formula for the parameter of the quarter circle is 2 pi r over 4 plus 2r, right? Just replace the values. 2 times 3.14 times r is 5 divided by 4 plus 2 times 5, right? Just do the calculations. So they are 2 times 3.14 times 5, that is 31.4, divided by 4, that is 7.85, and plus 10, so that is 17.85 kilometers. The correct option is 17.85 kilometer. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? The correct option is option number 2. 17.85 kilometer is the correct option. Okay, the parameter of the quarter circle is 3.57 millimeters. What is the quarter circle's radius? Now you are given the parameter of the quarter circle. You need to calculate the radius of the quarter circle, right? So we have to use the same formula, that is P equals 2 pi r over 4 and plus 2 r. So simply P is 3.57. Just do calculations here, 2 and pi is 3.14. That is 2 times 3.14 plus r over 4 and plus 2r. So 2 times 3.14, that is 6.28, and 6.28 divided by 4 is 1.57 r plus 2r. So 1.57 plus 2 is 3.57 r, and here you already have 3.57. So just divide both sides by 3.57. So you are left with r equals 1. So that means the correct option is r equals 1 millimeter. The correct option is r equals 1. So the correct option is 1 millimeter. Okay. The radius of the circle is 1 mile. What is the quarter circle's parameter? So you are given the radius, that is 1 mile. You have to calculate the parameter of the quarter circle. So just use the formula you are given and calculate the value. So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? The correct option is, that is 3.57 miles. I'm just guessing the answers because yes, for the last one you have the answer 1 mile. So I remember for this the parameter is 3.57, right? Okay, let's just do this one. The parameter of a quarter circle is 10.71 miles. You are given the parameter. We need to calculate the radius. So parameter equals 2 pi r over 4 plus 2r. Just replace the p with the value, that is 10.71. 2 times 3.14 times r over 4 and plus 2r. That is 3.57, 1.57, I think. Let me just 2 times 3.14 is 6.28 divided by 4. Yes, that is 1.57 plus 2r. So when you add them, they make 3.57 r equals 10.71. Now divide both sides by 3.57. So 10.71 divided by 3.57, that is 3 miles. So r equals 3 miles. The correct option is r equals 3 miles, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Okay, the next lesson is the next lesson is area of compound figures with triangles, semicircles, and quarter circles. So, how do we calculate the area of the compound figures? Compound figures mean the figures that have the circles, triangles, and quarter circles included. So, let's just start with the first example, right? What is the area of the figure? So, if you look at this shape, there you have so many figures involved. Some of them are, let me just divide it into small portions. Okay, this one, then this one, then this one. You have one quarter circle, you have rectangle, another rectangle. So you have three rectangles here and one of the quarter circle here, right? You need to calculate the area of this shape. So how do you calculate the area of this figure? You need to calculate the area of the small shapes. Like I divided the whole shape into four small shapes. Just calculate the area of the four small shapes, because we know that how to calculate the area of rectangle, not the big figure, right? So just calculate the area for the small shapes and then you have to add up to calculate the total area, right? Let's just see how they did in the question. Okay, yes, they did the same. Okay, they did like this. You can also do like this, right? Like whatever method, you can divide like this or like this, right? So in the example, you have to divide like this is a, b, and c, and d. Right now you need to calculate the area of a, b, c rectangle and then the semicircle d, right? So area of rectangle a is length time width, that is 10 times 9, and 10 times 9 is 90. That is area of rectangle a. For b, that is 4, and 9 plus 9, 18. So you have to do 18 times 4 for this one, right? And for this one you have to do 6 times 23, because this one is 6 and this is 23. So now you have the area of all three rectangles. For the semicircle, area of the semicircle, you need to you need to use the formula to calculate the area, that is pi r square over 4, right? The area of the semicircle is pi r square divided by 4, right? So now you have the area of semicircle also. So you just have to add all the four areas of the four shapes and the answer is 338.465. This way you have the area of the compound figure, right? Compound figure means a figure that is made up of more than one figures. Got it? Okay, let's just do the practice question, then you will understand more easily. Okay, let's just divide this figure into small portions. Let's see how do we divide. Okay, we can do like this one and this one. We have three shapes, A, B, and the quarter circle, right? Let's calculate the area of A. This is 4 and this 9 and 20. So for this one you have to do 9 times 20, that is 200. 2 times 9 is 180. For this one, this is 4, and from here to here the distance is 25. So just do 4 times 25. 24 times 2 is 100, right? For the circle you have to calculate the area, that is pi r square divided by 4, and this is 4, right? This length is 4. So just do 3.14 times 4 square over 4, so that is 4 square is 16, and when you divide it by, like, that is, I think, 12 point something. Hold on. 3.14 times 16, that is 50.24 divided by 4, yes, that is 12.56. So just add up all the areas. For the first shape you have 180, for the second shape you have 100, for the third one that is 12.56, right? So the correct option is 100 plus. No, no, no. This one is 24. Because from here to here, that is 20. You need to add that. That is 24, not 20, right? So 24 times 9 is 216. Because from here to here, this is 20. So 20 plus 4 is 24. So 24 plus times 9 is 216. So this is 216, right? Be careful when you are calculating the length, right? You can do the mistakes like I did. So 12.56 is 328.56. The correct option is 328.56. Let me just explain, just listen to me carefully. Basically, you need to divide the whole figure into the small figures, right? So I divided it into three portions, this one rectangle, this, and semicircle. Now you need to calculate the areas of these small figures. For this one you have to do 25 times 4. You can see from here to here, that is 25. So 25 times 4 is 100. Now for this one you need to calculate the whole distance from here to here. So from here to here, that is 20. You need to add 4. So that is 24 times 9, right? And then you need to calculate the area of semicircle. That is pi r square over 4. So the answer is the answer is 328.56, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 2. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next one is the last lesson from the chapter is area between two shapes, right? So you can see you have a triangle and then another triangle that is inside the outer triangle. Now you need to calculate the area of this triangle, the area of the shaded region only, right? Like you can understand this as a wall and you have a window inside the wall. So you need to calculate the area of the wall only, not the window, right? So you how do you calculate? You need to calculate the area of the window and the area of the wall, and then you have to subtract the area of the window from the wall, right? So just do the same here. Calculate the area of the outer triangle, that is half times base times height, and then calculate the same using the half times base times height. The calculate the area of the inner triangle and just subtract the area of the inner triangle out of the outer one. So that would be 96.5, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Whenever you are given a shape inside another one and you have to calculate the area of the shaded region, only you have to do exactly the same thing, right? Because you have to calculate the area of only this shape, like colored one. So the white one you have to subtract. So now again you are given two of the triangles. Calculate the area of the outer triangle using the same formula, half times base times height. That is half times base is 14, height is 18. Just do calculations. That is 18 times 14, 252 divided by 2. That is 126, right? Now calculate the area of the inner triangle. Half times 10 times 12, 60. So subtract the area of the out, that is the area of shaded region. You have to do area of outer, take away area of the inner one. So you have to do 126 minus 60, and that equals 126 minus 60, that is 66 square yards. The correct option is 66 square yards. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Correct option is 66 yards. Okay, next one, you are given two of these squares, so just do the same thing over here. Calculate the area of both these squares and subtract the inner one out of the outer one, right? So the area of the outer square is 20 times 20, that is 400. And then the area of inner one is 8 times 8, that is 64. So then area of the shaded region is 400 minus 64, that is 336, I think. Yes, that is 336. So correct option is option number 1. Got it? The correct option is option number 1, that is 336. Okay, so the next one is, what is the area of the shaded region? So you are given two of the rectangles. Calculate the area of both the rectangles and then subtract. So area of the outer one is 15 times 12, that is 180. Add 5 times 4, that is 20. So the area of the shaded region is 180 minus 20, that is 160. So the correct option is 160, right? Okay, that is 160 square feet. What is the area of the shaded region? You can do the calculations on your own and then let me know the correct option. So, which one is it? You have to do 20 times 19 is 380 and 380 take away 140. So, the correct option is 240. The correct option is 240. Got it? So, the correct option is 240 square miles. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the area of the shaded region? So, which is the correct option? So, you have to calculate the area of triangles, that is half times base times height. The correct option is, which is the correct option? You can do the calculations on your own. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 61.5, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we were working on is the geometric measurement, and the lessons we have covered today are the semicircles, calculate area, perimeter, radius, and diameter. Then we did the quarter circles, that is calculate area, perimeter, and radius. Then we did area of compound figures with triangles, semicircles, and quarter circles. And the one we just finished is area between two shapes, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. That is daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any questions related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.